It's your boy, Coach J. Rue. Let's talk dieting for a hot minute. Nutrition is complex. Dieting is not. In actuality, once you have your nutrients in order, dieting is pretty simplistic. Eat a good amount of quality protein, eat lots of vegetables, some fruit, a good amount of healthy fats, and a minimal amount of starches and carbs, and portion control for whatever your wellness goal is. But people tend to overcomplicate it. They overcomplicate it by wanting to cheat the system. They want to be able to eat tons of shit, like, bro, I can't give up my pasta. Drink tons of shit, like, really? I have to give up wine night? Do minimal exercise, like, I hate exercising, and then expect to have the bodies they want. Realistically, this doesn't work, and we all know it. Think of all the fad diets or specialty diets that you know of. Low carb, no carb, high fat, no fat, high protein, South Beach, Mediterranean, Weight Watchers, fasting, etc., etc., etc. They're all ways of trying to sort of cheat the system. Don't get me wrong, quite a few of them are good and work, but they are hard for a lot of people to maintain. It's like all the same goal for the most part. It's what can I get away with just to get there? Then throw in the fact that most diets are rooted in misconception. What do I mean by that? Well, most diets are based on what? Losing weight. But dieting and being healthy isn't about losing weight. It's about maintaining a healthy weight with low levels of body fat, not weight. Losing body fat is the parallel to better health. Losing weight is not. You can lose tons of weight and actually be unhealthier. Look at skinny fats. There's a lot of misunderstanding and misinformation out there. If you look at what most people base their dieting on, it's incorrect. Most people base their whole foundation on losing weight, not losing body fat. Big fundamental and foundational differences. Most people don't understand that. So how do we make dieting work for the average person? Simplicity. Pure and simple. You have to make it simplistic. People like simplicity. Truth is, a lot of people are a bit lazy. They don't want to put in or know how to put in a lot of effort in their nutrition. This is why they hire guys like me or some of you coaches that might be watching this. Overcomplicate things and you will lose people. The harder something is to follow, the more people will lose interest or will simply fail. The truly dedicated can follow, the not so simple, but the average person cannot. Give people something that they can relate to. People love familiarity, and they do well with it. If you give people stuff they're not familiar with, or so drastically different from their norm, they won't do well long term, or short term, or medium term. This is why when people try to change their eating habits too drastically, too soon, they can't maintain. Drastic changes don't work for most people, at least not long term. Think about if a person has been doing something for months upon months, or in some cases, years upon years, like a lot of people's bad eating habits. You are not going to be able to make an extreme change and maintain it long term. If you do, it's probably because your change was so extreme, you couldn't help but get some good results. Look, if you're eating nothing but high calorie, high fat, nasty food 6 times a day, and then you went to eating only chicken, carrot sticks, and broccoli, yeah, that person's probably going to have some positive results. But it's so far removed from what they were doing in such a short time. Maintaining that is going to be really, really hard. It's an extreme opposite. They're now eating healthier by miles, but now you have the possibilities of not enough calories, not enough food overall, probably not enough protein and fats, and then there's going to be psychological withdrawals from the bad eating. After a couple of weeks, or in some cases, even a few days, I'm sure the person gives up and quits. They need to start off gradual and work up over time. Now, the longer you can change your eating habits, the better your body becomes and the better your discipline becomes. To really change your nutrition long term, you have to commit to a different way of eating. I'd say for at least 12 to 16 weeks. 1 month of healthy eating won't erase years of bad eating habits. It's very similar to someone who wants to get rich quick versus saving and investing their efforts over time. If you like what you saw today, like the video, drop a comment, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Coach Jay, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.